You know, today, whatever happened in 20, some kind of veil was dropped, and it's made it completely obvious who belonged to Satan and who belonged to God, because the divide is it's not so close anymore. It's there's a wide gap in between. It's obvious. But I was thinking about a buddy of mine several years ago. His 8-year-old nephew came home from school one day and said, "Hey, Mom, I'm a girl, and I want to make it official. I want to get the surgery." That kid didn't come up with that. Somebody told him that, and whoever told him that is straight up evil. But I remember my first youth camp that I ever went to. I was 35, and I was conversating with this young kid who was about 12, but an intelligent kid. We're talking and we're talking, but I got a little frustrated at the conversation. And I don't exactly remember why, but we were having a little debate. 35-year-old with a 12-year-old. And I was upset. And well, about an hour and a half later, we were in the cafeteria, and that same kid came in wearing a cape. And I thought, what an idiot I was. I'm talking to a young child. He's still a child. And Satan's people today want to mutilate our children and want adults to believe that the children are smart enough to make lifelong decisions that will affect them their whole life and are guaranteed to lead them into regret and despair in the future. Making decisions today that will destroy their lives, that will destroy them as how God created them. It's pretty obvious when you look at the people in Holly Tree Wood. You see, in the spiritual realm, blood is a currency. It's a currency. And those pretenders who pretend to be something for a living, pretend to be people that they're not, who are obviously evil, well, if they don't get rid of if they don't sacrifice, well, they can sacrifice in another way and turn their children into the sex that they are not, because that's a form of sacrifice. And that's okay to evil. Okay, you're a young boy, you don't want to get rid of him. Well, you can turn him into a female, because we can use that too to get in the minds of people. Because leadership is defined by one word: influence. And those people ain't really leaders, so they use the TV to gain influence. Everybody sees them on the box, so we need to look up to them. I think it's really pathetic, and I hope Holly Tree Wood goes out of business. I hope them people all go to prison. I remember about 4 years ago, after that Uvalde incident, old trustworthy Texan, Mr. McConaughey, stands up in front of the whole U.S., wants people to give up their ability to defend themselves, which no, anybody who wants to take away your ability to defend yourself is not your friend. They're your enemy. But he stands up and he said he got a little Red Ryder when he was young, and it took him 2 years to figure out how to work a Red Ryder. I've known 2-year-olds that could figure out how to work a Red Ryder in 2 minutes, 5 minutes, at best an hour, because it's literally that simple. And then he says his parents then got him a 410. Either his parents didn't like him and wanted him to get rid of himself, or he is a blatant, bald-faced liar. I think he's a liar. I am sick and tired of what Holly Tree Wood has told us is cool. And I'm sick and tired of watching people be led astray. And I'm sick and tired of watching young people be told that God made a mistake and that they need to make a decision in their youth that will affect the rest of their life. You can't drink till 21 legally. You can go to the military at 18. I think you can even go at 17 if you get a note. And yet, a large group of people are wanting us to say that the children know what's best. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. But that just seems upside down and backwards and as satanic as it gets. Anyway, I'm just sitting here thinking out loud. Hope this message helps somebody.